Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon Remix, is a new Netflix animated series based on the Ubisoft game Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon and brings in characters from popular Ubisoft franchises. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. In a world ruled by propaganda and corruption, super soldier Dolph Laserhawk leads a team of rebel outcasts on a risky undercover mission to survive. Captain Laserhawk Blood Dragon Remix is a 6-episode Netflix animated series that is based on Far Cry 3. I've never played a Ubisoft game. I mostly stick to Nintendo games in baseball, so I don't have any connection to these characters because there are a few different characters throughout that are inspired by Ubisoft characters. Like Bullfrog, a French assassin based on the assassins of the Assassin's Creed franchise. There's Red, a leader of superheroes based on the operators of Rainbow Six Siege. Dolph's ex-boyfriend Alex is based on the character of the same name from The Crew. There's a leader of a resistance movement based on the character of the same name from Watch Dogs 2. And Raymond, who has a series of the same name, is a news broadcaster within this series. So there is a lot of different characters that come forth throughout these 6 episodes. And all these characters come together to lead a series of covert operations that really start to dig deep into the world set within Captain Laserhawk. The series takes place in 1992 in an alternate history in which the United States has become Eden, a dystopian controlled by mega corporations. Dolph Laserhawk is a super soldier modified by Eden Tech Military, and his ex-boyfriend Alex Taylor and him become fugitives, and it starts to unpeel this mystery, these mega corporations that are using hybrids and the technology that they're trying to control people. And that is when Dolph Laserhawk teams up with other characters from Ubisoft franchises to lead these missions to try to protect citizens within Eden. I was really surprised with this series, not knowing a lot about Ubisoft characters and the story itself. That didn't stop me from really liking this series because this is one of the best animated shows I have seen this year and very limited at only 6 episodes. I was impressed with how much they were able to cover and have so much depth provided. Dolph Laserhawk is an awesome character. What he stands for, what he wants to protect, and how cool he is, that character is the center of the series. And throughout these 6 episodes, we're able to get a lot of depth for him, how he feels about his ex-boyfriend betraying him and how he wants to get revenge on him. But also when he learns about what is actually going on in Eden, he wants to protect people. And then you have all these characters that start to join Laserhawk, like Bullfrog, based on the Assassin's Creed characters. And when they all come together, they feel like a tight-knit group, even though they don't know each other and we've only seen them for a couple of episodes. It's crazy how quickly they establish these characters, their motives, their personality, and how they were able to connect as a whole, and then have some really fun action scenes. So the characters that they introduce, they slowly start to build them throughout, give them a personality. That motivation is very strong and adds a lot of depth and development for them to really start to really latch on to the story and the overall look of Eden and what people are trying to do to protect everybody. And that's when you have Raymond come in and this news broadcaster that's really oblivious to what's going on in Eden. And once he figures out about what is happening, that's where the character starts to take a turn. And he goes down this path of trying to uncover certain things about these mega corporations. And you have this character that's not connected really to Captain Laserhawk, and he has his own development going on. And then you have the development of Eden and these mega corporations. So much is going on within these 6 episodes. It does feel pretty quick, but there's so much development given to it that you just are so invested in the characters and the storyline. Plus, on top of that, you have some really cool animation. A lot of it is swift and bloody, but then you have video game references and styles that are incorporated into it. Side-scrolling moments, 8-bit. The opening sequence feels like a video game. References to other video games, just not Ubisoft. There are so many different references and different animation styles to make each episode feel fresh, and they're implementing something new to where it keeps you on your toes and you're excited to see what they can bring into this series. If it's a big fight between Dolph Laserhawk and these superheroes, if it's a smaller moment between two characters talking about their past, they always implement new styles. And what I found interesting is the progression of these different animation style is where it kind of felt like a classic 8-bit video game at first, and then you start to get modern along the way as the series progresses. And that is so cool because you can tell the time that they took to have these details and references and tribute to video games. It's a heavy video game influenced series with characters going on this journey, these covert operations, building a team, and then having really epic battles, bloody sequences along the way. Captain Laserhawk was a blast. It's funny at times as well. It's got a lot of energy, but a lot of heart to it as well. These characters start to take these turns throughout, start to have a heart, start to care about things, and start to challenge themselves as well. And with everything that I am describing to you, it would make sense to have a series 8 to 10 episodes. It's only 6 and about 25 minutes long per episode. So that feels very short, but they do so much in here to make it really intriguing and a lot of fun. Now, there are some characters that I do recognize, like Bullfrog, based on Assassin's Creed, and Rayman as well. But what they do with them is really unique and a lot of fun. And they're just taking these inspirations and they're taking these inspirations based on Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon, which I've not played, don't know nothing about that game, but it's not stopping me from diving deep into this series and really enjoying it. So what I liked about it at first is when I recognized Bullfrog, I said, that's from Assassin's Creed. So I paused and went and read a lot of the synopsis and the characters, and then I started to recognize these video game names, and I was afraid after that it would be so much detail about these video games that I would not understand, and I would be lost completely. And I did not feel that way within Captain Laserhawk. I was able to really enjoy the high energy, the development for the characters, the story, the action, the animation style. It's a lot of fun. This was a really cool series that I would love to see continue. They do tease a second season, and if it's successful, I would love to see it continue because these are fun characters in a world that feels, a little bit generic at times, like we've seen that kind of style before. They make so much work in here, and it's a blast. So before I give you my score for Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix, a B+. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix, a new Netflix animated series. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.